How you doing in there, Kevin?
And here we are. Hello, friends. This is
Hi, Jerry. Hi,
Hey,
Kevin.
hello, Denise. Hello, Joe. You got your Discord on your phone? He's gonna go get his phone. He'll be right back because Discord will be active on his channel. So if you have Discord, you could talk there or not. There's no limit. Discord is active on this live. It's easier. So hello, Joe. There's only a few of us here so far. So we started early. So we now have another member to the mod team. We would like to welcome JoJo. Is now going to help us out on Kevin's lives and Monday lives and just wherever she's needed. So she was willing to do that. We appreciate her for that. So let's all welcome Joe as a mod to our team of Crazy Leopards. So yes, hello Denise. How is Yogi Bear doing? I hope she's doing well. Was that her face in the box of the photo you sent me? That was funny if it was, because she's looking for
Sherry.
Hello, Sherry. 750 pieces. This is Wednesdays and Ian's dorm room outside the window. And so Kevin picked up 2 more kits today.
2 more kits. It's 2 figures of Alphaba, aka the Wicked Witch of the West, and Glinda, the Witch of the Good. So, and then we got the castle where the Shizu University is at.
Yeah, woohoo!
And when I built those sets, my mom is going to get me a Shizu University shirt to go with while I'm building those sets.
Yeah. Are those brickheads, Kevin?
No, they're sort of brick. They're like figures.
Are they? Is there one in here? Like showing it? I guess there's not really. It's you want to go get them. Kind of give a sneak peek with the Wicked movie. Hello, Cindy. Welcome in. Glad to have you. Discord is on. Kevin has a different channel. It's called
Lego Leopard.
Created
by the King Leopard.
Yeah, the King Leopard created that for him. So you can go in there. There is Discord active on there. So if you want to chat with Kevin, ask any questions, say hello, that'd be great. Hello, Sandy. Welcome in. This is a little different than normal. This is my son, Kevin, and he is an excellent Lego builder. And I go, you really should show some of our Leopard family some of your Lego building. So that is what he does on Tuesdays. So that is what we are doing here this evening. He'll go for about 2 hours tonight. We found that was about a good amount of time. So we'll be here from 6 to 8 and doing that. So Kevin started last week. If you weren't here, he built 2 brickheads and a gift with purchase item, which was a bookcase. And so with the Wicked movie, and Kevin loves The Wizard of Oz. Kevin and I watch The Wizard of Oz a lot together. We've got some other series and books because Kevin likes to listen to books and read along. And so he has some Wizard of Oz books and a sequel to what happens after Dorothy comes back and what happens.
It's a series called Dorothy Must Die.
Yeah.
There's a young lady that's been tasked to kill Dorothy somehow, and apparently Dorothy turns into a dictator. So,
yeah.
And this girl is tasked to kill Dorothy.
Yeah, so that's kind of
scary.
Scary, right?
Right.
We were watching, what was it? We were watching Scream 5 the other night, and now we're starting from the beginning because I don't remember what happened. I've never seen Scream. Oh, cool. Joe started reading that series.
That's on my list to read at the beginning of the year because I'm going to start reading more books.
So when I was 5 years old, many moons ago, the Wizard of Oz was on once a year on CBS, and there was no DVR, there was no record, there was no YouTube, there was no internet, there was nothing. So you had to go be there. And I watched it, and then my mom got me the LP, which is a big giant record. And I think they're coming back now, but it was on. I had a little record player, and I would play that, and I knew every word of The Wizard of Oz. And at the end, I would lay on the couch, and we had these double doors that went from the kitchen to the living room. So my mom would come out and be Annie M and do the whole thing with me, and I'd go and lay there like I was, and so I would act the whole thing out. So I've always loved The Wizard of Oz, and I've since turned some of my kids to it. Kevin is the one that likes it the most.
It was on always TNT, and every time there'd be a commercial, there'd be a commercial for Sun Chips, and that's why I like Sun Chips.
Yep. So that's that. And so Wicked is coming out. So I am going to be in Arkansas that weekend. Hey, it's grandma duty. So my daughter-in-law got a babysitter and said, we're going to go see the movie. I have to see the movie. And I can't go. I don't want to go by myself. So hence I have been tasked to go to that. So, which I'm excited for. I saw the trailer. Excellent. So the week before, this is a sneak peek to Wild Wednesday, I have acquired some Wicked themed blanks. So you'll definitely want to be around for the 20th. Next
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. So that will be very exciting. So you don't want to miss that. And then Tuesday before, Kevin will be building this set.
These are the figures, kind of like brickheads, just like Lego figures of Legos, just like a big size minifigs.
Yeah.
How tall are they?
How tall are they?
I would have to open it, and I don't know how tall.
Oh, don't open it. I was just wondering if it had the dimensions compared to a brickhead.
I don't know. That's a good question. I'll have to research that, and we'll find out.
And here's the back. There's Emerald City, and there's the Good Wand and her famous broom,
and you can switch them around here. Which, if you put hold the light down, yeah. See how you can change the hats or the headgear. Really I don't know if you call it headgear.
And that's what they look like in the movie.
I'm surprised Carrie isn't putting that one together.
She's not a Lego person. She only does brickheads.
I'm not. I could, but this is Kevin's deal, and he likes doing it.
I know. I mean, since it's
Wicked. Oh, show the other one. I might help with this one. Wait till you see this. We did this. We went there today because Kevin didn't want them to sell out with the movie getting close. So Kevin got.
This is the Emerald City.
Wow! Look at the witch.
I know, right? You can make her suspend or put her
there's
somewhere.
There's Glinda, and there's some citizens of
Emerald City.
I don't know who this is, but I think it's one of the main characters.
I saw the musical, but Tim and I went when it came out, and it went to Tulsa, and we were living in Arkansas, so it was an hour and a half away, where seats were not very good, and we really couldn't see what was going on. So, but we were there for the music, because we loved the music. So I'm excited for the movie, but this is kind of how.
Sarah Ann is here.
Hi, Sarah Ann. Kevin is showing off his kits for next week with the oncoming, debut of the movie Wicked.
Wicked Part 1 is coming out this November, and then next November will be Part 2.
Look, I think there's a trailer. I don't know if one of the mods can go find it, but there is a trailer for the movie, and you can put it in there and people can see kind of, if you don't know the whole story about Wicked, but it's sort of how the good witch and the bad witch meet, and how the bad witch really becomes badder. So it's kind of fun. So these are coming next week, but Kevin is going to continue his Wednesday deal today. So why don't you hit that light over there? No, here, I'll get it. Here's your box. This This is Kevin's first time in the Wild Wednesday room, as I call it. So tomorrow is Wild Wednesday, and we have some fun things. Some really beautiful blanks that came in over the weekend. There are 5 blanks that they're totally different than anything we've ever shown. Okay. There we go.
I'm getting that trailer for you.
Cool, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
It looks very good. Very good. And I
this,
remember parts from it, but
and this set has 4 minifigs. It has 2 different versions of Wednesday and Eden. One of the versions has super pink hair for Enid and blonde hair, and then Wednesday's in a fancy dress. There is something like the Wicked figures that they have Wednesday that my mom did not grab. She didn't see it.
yeah, so we'll have to do that and after the Wickeds are done. So. And for you diamond painting people, there are 2 mystery kits coming out tomorrow. So we are going to be trying to grab it, me. I know some other people. One's a Margaret Morales mystery, which has never been done that I know of, and Peggy Collins. So I don't know what those are, but those are available tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific, which is noon Eastern and 11 Central and 10 Mountain. So be on the hunt for that. And we will, if I can secure one, which I hope I can, at least the Margaret Morales one, we will be doing a MM3 blank for that, which is what I'm calling it. So I will either we will either make it here, or if Troy is available to make one, since he's doing some other projects for me, another project we are not participating in. So, but I can use it. It's Christmas, so we're not participating in that. So, Christmas is Christmas. Who doesn't want a Christmas blank, right? Especially from Troy Shipley. So, he's, I think a couple of us call him our drug dealer, because every time we see something he does, we must have it. So,
no, Sandy, there's no Beetlejuice Lego, but there's a game called Lego Dimensions that they have Beetlejuice characters where you can put in the game. It's a game where you build the figures and the vehicles, and they get brought life into the game. That was before I got into Legos. So yeah, there's no Beetlejuice set. I'm surprised they didn't release one for the new Beetlejuice movie.
They didn't?
No, they did not.
Oh. They had an older set that you can kind of go out to Mercari and other sites and hopefully maybe find them from the original movie. But there is a set out there, and those people will. You can either go to certain stores that sell Lego sets already assembled, and I asked somebody, the biggest Lego store for resales is in Atlanta, and I asked the guy who was looking at buying a couple, I go, but they're built. He goes, it's not about the building, it's about having it. And it's kind of like us with pens. It's not about having the blank or whatever, it's just having pen that goes with something. So it's kind of like around that. So there's a big Lego following, and people just go and get things assembled because it's no longer available to build. So they just want it built no matter what. So it's kind of interesting, different craft or hobby.
Yeah, like I said last week, once it retires, it starts going up in price the longer it's retired. So there's
Just like Diamond Art Club, Kevin. Just like Diamond Art Club.
It is, isn't it, ladies?
yeah.
You don't
Because there's
get it.
like I said last week, the Death Star set, I wanted it. I was like, oh, let me see how much it is. I go on BrinkLink where you can see sets, how much they are and how much you can pay for it. And I saw it was $3,500. I was like, okay, I like Legos, but not that much.
Yes, and there were some gentlemen at the Lego store building the Titanic.
They started slowly building the
How
Titanic.
big is it?
That is the Lego Titanic is 9,090 pieces, so it's a big one. It's the second biggest model set there is. The biggest one is the Eiffel Tower,
Let me
which
get
is
my phone. I have a
10,001
picture
pieces.
of it. I have a picture of it, Kevin, from the dentist.
Oh yeah.
So my dentist is a okay. So my dentist, my new dentist, likes Legos and he builds them, but his wife does not want them in the house. So as soon as he finishes them, he brings them to his office in his waiting area. So I was just like, wow, oh my. So he has, let me just show you guys, there's a couple of sets. Let me just sneak in here, Kevin, for a second.
Not to interrupt, but Tim says hi, Kevin.
Oh.
Say hi to Dad.
What's up, Dad?
So here
Right
is,
now, the King Leopard is in New York, New Jersey for his other job that he does.
so this is, what is that, Kevin?
And that's Millennium Falcon.
So that's over on the coffee table there at my dentist.
That's one of the sets I want to build.
And
That's the Home Alone set I have on my bookshelf, so in my room.
Yep. And then here is that the Newcastle?
No, that's the original one that came out in 2016.
Yeah, we had
It's
that.
retired.
I don't know what happened to it. I think it broke into pieces, and Kevin said, "Forget it." And so here is the Titanic. So you can see how long it is of a big bookcase, and then that's a roller coaster.
That's retired.
Which is retired, which is kind of cool. And he has the World. That's the World and Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building. I'm not sure what that is. Some other cube.
And if you got grandsons or nephews who like Mario, that they'll know what that question block is.
I know what that question block is.
What is it, Tracy?
It's one of the squares that Mario can conk and you get a surprise out of. Could be a mushroom, could be
That's
anything coming out of it. He
Cool.
can jump on it or hit it with his head.
I've probably seen it 1,000 times when my boys were younger. And then he had the Pac-Man machine.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's all Legos. We almost bought that. Tim said, "Why don't we get that?" And I'm like, "No, I don't know. It's too long ago." And he goes, "Most of the people are from long ago." So I'm like, "Oh yeah." But we wanted to do something more recent that Kevin wanted to do. There's somebody.
Yeah, I've seen that Josh set, Sandy. It's pretty cool looking.
I'll let Kevin get started, and so I won't take up any more of his time, and I'll turn it over to Kevin. And for those of you that joined maybe a little later, we have a new mod to the mod team, JoJo. You'll see her right next to her name. She will help us out on Tuesday nights, Mondays, whenever she's needed. And Tracy is the primary mod, and then Kat comes in and helps occasionally on Wild Wednesdays and on Sundays. So we just kind of want to have coverage because we're getting big. So thank you, Joe, for your willingness to join the team.
Glad
to have you.
Kevin has all kinds of support here tonight.
Oh, yeah, more than last week.
Hey, the more you do it, the more it'll grow. The more people get to know you and everything like that. You'll see.
Yeah.
What part of the kit is this?
I'm building right now the figures first. I like to build the figures first. That way I can put them off to the side. And this starts out, you go from the bottom up. That's how you build some of these sets. You start from the bottom and then it builds and it starts forming as you start building it. So,
Thank you.
so and here we have the hand from Adam's family. The little hand that would walk around the house in Adam's family. We are building Wednesdays in Enid's dorm room, Dad.
Wasn't that called Thing?
Yes. Yeah, thing. Oh. And there's Enid all built.
Boy, they're tiny compared to last week's, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. You are welcome, Joy. Welcome to the team. Yeah. I love Legos too. They are fun to build. There we go. No. No. Just can't believe that 2 weeks is Thanksgiving. Where is this year going?
Oh, come on, don't rub it in. That just means do not say the C word. Do not say it. Joe said it's good to be here and she loves Legos.
Oh yeah, I love Legos. I've been doing Legos since COVID time, 2020, so 4 years now.
You've been doing Legos longer than I've been diamond painting. Yeah. See, here we go. Where is that piece? Oh, got that piece in first. Here, that piece in. Yeah. So now we put that. This for a second. So, so about that.
Usually I don't see movie in the theaters, but I'll definitely see Wicked in the theaters for sure. So, 'cause usually I just wait until it comes out digitally or on streaming services. So, because I never saw Wicked play. But my parents did in Tulsa, I believe. There you are. Where that piece was. And probably at the beginning of the year, I'll start going to Barnes and Noble and the Lego store more. Because actually, one of my coworkers, it was his last day a couple days yesterday, and he's gonna go work in Barnes and Noble, so he'll tell me when new books come in, so which will be nice.
Very cool.
They actually have Legos at Barnes and Noble too, so
They have them pretty much everywhere these days.
yeah. All right. We got blue, red.
Did you have to work today, Kevin, or were you
No,
off?
no, today's my day off. Because I requested it off because I went to do my TSA pre-check.
Uh,
I wanted to make sure I had that off for that. So usually I'm off. Tuesdays is my usual day off. That's why I'm having these lives on Tuesday because that's one of my days off usually. And Sunday was a crazy day at work. It was food stamp day. Everybody got all their food stamps, so everybody came to Homeland to shop, and it was crazy. And we had a couple call-ins, so we were a little short-staffed that day. So from 8 o'clock to close, it was just me and my manager. But lucky enough, it was slow. It died down finally.
do you get a lot of call outs?
Yeah, there's a few that get sick and they call out. I understand. I wouldn't want to work when I'm sick. Oh, was Publix pretty busy, Joe? Usually between the first and whenever they get their food stamps, that's the day we get really busy at my grocery store or Homeland. Funny thing, when I tell people I work at Homeland, they thought Homeland Security. I was like, no, I'm not. I am not. I do not work for the government. Oh, Target. Oh, okay. I'm just talking about how busy Sunday was because of food stamp day.
Yeah, I remember when I groceries for Walmart, like the store I was at, it was very high of people using food stamps. So like the first through the fifth was like bad, and then I think it's like the 10th or
10th,
something.
because
Yeah,
Sunday was the 10th.
yeah, that's when it hits too. And if it's a weekend, it's even worse.
Oh yeah, it was worse for us because we had 2 call-ins. Yeah,
That's the one I'm like, come on, people, come to work.
that's why my store manager, my manager is glad because they know I don't call in that much.
That's interesting. You call it. I wonder if that's a Oklahoma thing. You say call in, and they always say call out.
Yeah, they should, because when we have the scripts written out, so they just put called in. So there must be an alcohol thing then. So
You probably never ever call out, do you?
no, if I'm sick, I'll work through it. It's like I don't want to show him that. Oh, he's not going to come in because he's going to call in. So
You actually cover for a lot of people, don't you?
oh yeah, there was like last couple Sundays ago. I worked like a temp shift I told you about. the manager at the time said, "Hey, Kevin, are you gonna be helpful tonight and stay until 10?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. More money for me," which means more money for Legos. Yes, my dad is working. He's in New Jersey, Denise. So yeah, that's why he did not go live last night because he had a 5:30 a.m. flight. So yeah, those Legos. If I don't go to the Lego store, I'll probably go to Target because their stock of Legos is better than Walmart's stock. He's about to go to dinner. That's why he just hopped on real quick because he's an hour ahead of us, so he has dinner at 7:30 his time. So all right. Now we're gonna put this to the side. This. Wonderful. Yeah, they're still fun. That's why they have 18 years old plus sets, like the big sets, like Titanic and all the big sets. So, and they have it all the way down to 4 years old. It's called Duplo, Lego Duplo. They also have a few Nintendo sets. Actually, they came out with the original Nintendo, I believe, no Super Nintendo, and then they came out with if you've heard of Legend of Zelda, they came out with the Great Deku Tree, the big tree in Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. My brother Sean thought that was pretty cool because me and him played Legend of Zelda when we were younger a lot. So let's see. Now I need a gray piece. Nope, not that piece. I put the wrong piece. So piece. The reason I got TSA pre-check is that way I can skip the security line when I travel, which is nice. Because I couldn't skip the line when we went on our Disney cruise. I had to go for security line while my parents got to skip the line. So, and I'm about to travel here 2 weeks after they get back from their Disney Magic Cruise. They're going in January because I'm going out to Idaho for my Super Bowl party.
That was your brother? I mean, your uncle?
It's
Your brother or your uncle? Your brother.
Yeah, he's like a brother to me. He's not blood related to me, but he's always been there for me when I was going to church. So that's how we met for church, and he's just a brother, and his kids, I'm their uncle. It depends on how big is the set, Joe. If it's like a big set, like the Hogwarts Castle, that took me 2.5 weeks. The Homeland set only took me a week because I was so focused on finishing it quickly. So, but if it's a set like this, if I'm not doing it live, it'll probably take me a few days, depending on my work schedule. My work schedule is all different. So sometimes I'm opening, sometimes I'm closing. Because when I close, I stay until I clean all the registers, I fill up the bags. That way the people in the morning don't have to fill up their bags. So whoever the morning manager is, they always thank me for doing all that. I was like, no problem. I'd rather have it nice and clean when you get here than dirty.
That's really nice.
Yeah. That's why sometimes when I close, I stay until 10:30. So usually when it's that's why I like working nights. That way I can watch my dad's lives and hop on the chat. That's why my dad's like, "Oh, Kevin must be slow at work."
Yeah, he does say that. It also means you get to bring your mom fruit.
Yep. Oh, I'm actually gonna build that Christmas tree in the one of my December lives. I think the week before Christmas. So that's probably the 17th, I believe, that day. So I'll build the Christmas tree on that day, and then there's some Christmas sets that we saw when we were at the Lego store today. Yeah, $80 just for that's just a minifig. Because there's like, if you ever heard of San Diego Comic Con, they came out with central sets that were only at Comic Con, and some of these minifigs are like crazy. There was a Boba Fett minifig that came with a 2003 set. It was like probably like $300 just for the minifig, just for the little minifig like this size for $300. Like,
Wow.
who wants a
Those
minifig?
of us who aren't Lego masters, a minifig is the tiny little people.
Yes,
Okay.
and a thing that you can display with the set. It sometimes there's like 4 or 5, depends on the set, how big the set is, how many minifigs they use. But the new Disney Castle, it's got 8. Like I said last week, it's got 8 minifigs.
Wow.
It's it's got Princess and the Frog, Naveen, and all that stuff. Yeah, it's crazy what these prices are for some of these retired sets. It's nuts. I love Legos, but I'm not going to spend like 3 or 4 paychecks just to get a minifig. Here we have so far built. This is going to have a lot of gray and dark colors because Wednesday is dark and sometimes sad. Goth like.
She's always dark.
I mean, that's why they made all the pieces mostly gray and light gray pieces.
Definitely gloomy too, Joe.
Oh yeah, gloomy. Yeah, that was the word I was gonna say, gloomy. So and anyone that wasn't here last week, I have 98 brickheads. The brickheads that I built last week. Good question. There's the headquarters are actually in Connecticut, the U.S. headquarters, but they're based in what was that? They're based in. Hold on. Yeah. The U.S. headquarters are in Connecticut, but I have to look it up
Hang
here.
on, Kevin. Oh. Sandy said Holland, she thinks.
It's actually Denmark. I just looked it up. Berlin, Denmark. That's
Oh,
where
there
they actually started as wood. They started as it was wood bricks at first, and then they went to this plastic.
You must do Legos, Sandy.
Yeah, I think Holland is close by to Denmark. I don't know. Well, that's a good guess. Well, actually, they just announced last January they're going to be moving their U.S. offices to Boston in 2026. So right now they're in Connecticut. What is Diplo?
Diplo.
Diplo.
It's a different type of blocks.
Okay. Never heard of that. That's probably before my time.
We're not that old, Kevin. It amazes me how you're able to do that and read comments and talk at the same time. I would be so lost if I wasn't concentrating on that. Probably lost if I was concentrating on it.
Yeah, man. That's probably why my dad got mods, because he'd probably be like you, like lose focus by making those pens. He'd like, yeah. And my dad made a text channel. He made a text channel called Lego Request. So if there's a set that you see on Lego.com that you want to see built, just put it in that channel, and I'll get my parents to buy it, or I'll buy it.
Is it possible for you to move your hands up a little bit so we can see you working?
Oh, sorry about that.
It's okay, thank you. If it's not possible, that's okay. We understand.
Well, this is the first time Kevin has worked at this desk, so he usually has been at the dining room table.
That's where I built most of the sets that we have here in the
So
house.
he kind of knows how to angle there, but
Yeah, working under a camera is different. But
yeah, but he knew where that camera was because he did the Hogwarts castle on that, and he started doing that, but he didn't have any audience at that time. Now he has an audience, people interested in seeing him.
No.
I'm assuming the little minifigs don't have pink brains.
No, they do not. That's only the brickheads. Right now, the only brickhead I don't have that's in the store is the Iron Man brickhead. And the Harry Potter ones, which we'll probably get next week. The Prisoner of Azkaban. It comes with a Patronus. If you read the Harry Potter books, you know what that is. And then it comes with a Dementor. It comes with Sirius Black. It comes with Harry and Hermione. So, and there are a few sets that I saw there. It's like, oh, I'm gonna add that to my list. Like Snow White's Cottage and Simba and Tuxedo Cat.
Snow White's Cottage sounds very cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a lot of yellow pieces.
Probably because of the straw roof.
Yep. And it comes with 7 dwarves and Snow White and Prince Charming.
Oh, I just want the minifigs in that one.
Yeah.
Is there a Sleeping Beauty set?
No, there's not. I'm a little bummed I haven't done that because.
Me too. I love Merryweather.
What's that, Mom? Oh, they actually did Sleeping Beauty set. It's the mini Disneyland castle, which is based off.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the mini. My mom will post it on Discord.
Okay, thank you.
And it comes with the Princess Aurora, the Princess of Sleeping Beauty, as the minifig. It would have been pretty awesome if they had Maleficent as the minifig as well. They actually there's a book series called Disney Villains by Serena Valentino. She just revealed who the next book is. It's actually the Queen of Hearts.
Oh, wow.
So we'll find out how she became the Queen of Hearts. That's what that series is based on. It shows them how they became the villain they are.
Yeah, they came and took these 3 witches, and they worked and put things in their head that, hey, look at that person, she's getting all the attention, blah, 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 something like that. and then they turn into like these bad evil people. So the evil queen was nice at one point, which I think we all know that how that happens, and then she turns evil. That's how she happens, and wants to take people's hearts out.
Yeah.
I know people like that.
They've done the evil mother of Tangled, and who else have they done? They've done the Beast. They've done Ursula. They just did Gaston.
I'll do it in order. So it's the evil queen, the beast, Ursula, Maleficent. There's a story on how the witches became witches in the middle. The three sisters are called. I think it's called Three Sisters. And then there is Tangled, Lady Tremaine, Cruella. She did a separate book for Cruella, how Cruella became the devil woman or whatever she's called, the devil woman or whatever.
I was hoping it would have been easier for this new one.
And then what was the most recent one?
Gaston.
And in the Beast book, Gaston was not a bad guy, but he really turned into a bad guy because of the Beast. So.
Right.
Yeah. It's all about me,
Yeah.
Kind of funny. But it's a good series. The only one that's a separate from the series that doesn't continue on with the witches is Cruella. She told that story separately. So she's done
The
Cruella.
only villain this author will not do is Dr. Fursiri, because she thinks a minority person should read that book. Because the Dr. Fursiri is black, like African American, so.
Yeah, she thinks an African American author should write and tell that story. So she won't do that one as a villain. But she usually gives you hints beforehand, so you have to try and figure it out.
And then she, when she gets close now, she narrows it down to 3, right?
Mm-hmm. And there's another book about the Queen of Hearts called Heartless by Marissa Myers. And it starts out that she's a good person and loved to bake and made these tarts. And then she turned into the Wicked Queen, which you find out how that happens in that book. And so I got an exclusive version of the book by that author that worked with a company called Litjoy, and they do exclusive book sets. And so I got that for my birthday this year.
And there's also, if you guys have heard of Goosebumps, there's a Disney kind of version of Goosebumps where these kids they get involved with this villain, and then the villain wants something in return, and they can't back out of the deal. It's called Disney Chills.
Oh, wow.
And I know the author.
I read a lot of Goosebumps books when she was young.
She would like that set I read them. I've read 2 so far. But the last one that came out was about fall. And my oldest son was doing an internship, and so she was looking for someone to work as an intern, 3 interns. And so I gave her my son's name because he loves to write and Disney and everything else and Star Wars and reading all that science fiction and fantasy and stuff. So she interviewed my oldest son, and my oldest son was a intern, and there's a character in the Disney Chills Scar book named Timothy. And he asked her, is that for me, or did you just think of that? She goes, no, that's after you. Like, oh, she needed a name, and she thought my son had helped her with some research for that book, and so she put him in it. So that's kind of a little side thing. Yep.
Oh, now I'll have to read that and see what the.
I think Kevin wants to see if his brother's bad or good.
So here we are so far.
Very nice, Kevin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I did the Bobatten set too.
Oh, yeah, my mom, if you've seen Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, there's this carriage of one of the wizarding schools that come to do the tournament. It's called the Bobatten School of Wizardry, and there's this carriage that they came out of a set, and my mom built that set. It actually just came out with the Durmstrang ship, and actually comes with the Bourbon's carriage, a smaller version of it. So
Oh, it's a smaller version?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
Yeah. So that's on my list to get, and we can display it on our bookshelf in the living room. So all right. Keep this to the side so you can see it built. There we go. And I'll be working Thanksgiving most likely because usually I work Thursdays then, and I get holiday pay for that, which will be nice. But we're only open until 4 that day, so we open at 6 and we'll close at 4. But people are requesting that day off. We'll see how many people will get that day off. I'm not going to request it off because it's holiday pay.
Can't say that I blame you.
Yeah, more because we get an extra $1 more when we work the holiday. When we don't work the holiday, we get 8 hours of pay, so it looks like we worked 48 hours instead of 40. So, which is nice. And then an extra $1. You get the 8 hours of holiday pay when you work it, and then you get extra $1 more. So I make $13.50, so it's gonna be like $14.50 for that day. So which is nice. And my parents couldn't believe that we were open. My grocery store is open on Thanksgiving because Walmart's not open on Thanksgiving anymore. So, like, you're open? I was like, yep. People probably need last minute stuff. So,
So do you ask for Lego kits for Christmas presents?
yeah, they got me the up house from Up.
Oh,
I
I
know
love
Denise. I know Denise likes that movie. That was a good movie.
I love all Disney movies, and I love all Illumination movies. I
What
have
kind of movies?
movies that I don't like.
Yeah. The only horror movie franchise I watch is Scream. All the other ones scare me. Scream doesn't scare me that much.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We're watching this movie called Time Cut. I don't know if my mom told you. It was her sister before she was even born. Her sister was murdered, and then she was born, and she got in this time machine in a barn, and she was sent back 21 years. No, I don't use. I'll use it occasionally, but not that often. Only if my big fat fingers won't just take the pieces apart. But I'll use it if my big fat fingers won't take it apart. So,
You cannot have big fat fingers if you're able to do those little tiny Legos.
yeah. Well, if I can't get it apart pretty quickly, I'll use that orange. This is the orange tool that Joe's talking about.
That pops them apart.
Yeah, that pops them apart. So if you have tiny small fingers and you can't get it apart with your fingers alone, that's why they put this in. They have this in this color and turquoise. So they have them two different colors, orange and turquoise. I've seen more orange than turquoise. Yeah, tiny fingers. Yeah. I don't have tiny fingers, as you can tell. Me and my dad are the fat fingers of the family.
Gosh.
if you've seen his lives.
Tiny fingers. I guess mine are about a medium, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, my mom has tiny fingers too, Joe. So don't feel bad. So, so here we go. And my grocery store does holiday dinners, so they have like a bunch of Thanksgiving dishes that they'll make, that the deli department will make. You just order it. You just order it, and then you pick it up, and you don't have to cook anything. It's all you probably just have to heat it up, and then that's it. It's very priced from depends how big your how much food you need. That's how they price it. Hmm. Does she have acrylic nails, Denise?
I guess it wouldn't matter if they were acrylic or not,
Yeah, if it helps her open the chill container.
I would imagine.
So, yeah, that's an interesting way to open drill containers using a Lego tool.
That's a great idea. I
Yeah,
use the opposite end of my tweezers
yeah.
because sometimes those Elizabeth Ford containers are hard.
Hey, mom. Denise said some YouTube creator uses this to open her drill containers.
Well, yeah, I can see that you have long enough nails.
Yeah, she says it saves her fingernails.
The airport, they couldn't get her credit card out of the machine because she couldn't
Her
grab
nails.
it.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
asked me to help her, but she didn't want to ask a guy.
Yeah. Sometimes when I'm on a register and I see a lady that's got acrylic nails, I like to put the receipt on the little counter thing that we have. I don't want to get scratched by those nails. I've been scratched a few times. Oh, I'll have to check her out.
I've never even heard of Messy Girl Crafts. Thanks, Denise.
Hey, Mom,
Yeah.
you've heard of Messy Girl Crafts?
I've seen it pop up now and again.
Because she's the one that uses the orange Lego tool.
It just started popping up.
Oh, that's probably why we haven't heard of her. She's very new. I know there's a few people. Of course, Denise would know that. She lives in Florida. Of course, Denise would know that. Yeah, not this Thursday, but next Thursday, the weather's going to be 48 degrees here.
That's cold.
I'd rather take that than 90-degree weather.
My perfect temperature is 75 to 80, no humidity, and a light breeze.
Oh, yeah, there's no tomato. That would feel nice.
Other than Hawaii, because I can't afford that.
Yeah. Plane tickets just plane tickets is usually $1,000. My
Wow.
parents went to Hawaii, but I didn't go because I was working at the time, and it was their anniversary trip because they went in October. That's on my bucket list. Go to Hawaii.
Mine too.
Yeah, that does sound perfect. 75-degree weather, no humidity, light breeze. Yeah. Yeah, between 60 and 70 is my perfect temperature. That's nice, cool breeze. Especially when I'm pushing carts. Sometimes they ask me to push carts at work.
Me too, Joe. I've always wanted to go there too.
Oh, yeah, my parents have been there. They loved it. I was jealous because a show I watch, it's a cop show called Hawaii Five-O.
Yeah,
Not the old one, but the one
the new
that the 2010 version. Because I like to watch cop shows like NCIS and Hawaii Five-O.
Do you like true crime?
Oh yeah, true crime. That too. I've never seen the old Hawaii Five-O, but that's on my list. Funny thing, Kono in the new show is actually a guy. You probably know that, Joe. Is a guy. Kono is actually a guy in the old Hawaii Five-O. I think it's on Netflix or Paramount, the old one. I think it's on Paramount. Yeah, it's a good. I like true crime, like Evil Lives Here and
Me.
Deadly.
So, what of the dorm are you working on?
This is the whole dorm for Wednesday and Enid.
Is that the base part, or is what part?
This is the base that will build up into the room.
Okay, got it.
So the roof will be the probably the last couple bags, the roof that you saw in the box. And looks like on the back it shows like some storage slots that you can put the minifigs in to store it when you want to store different minifigs. Because there's 4 minifigs, 2 different. Oh, that's my favorite line. Book 'em, Dano. At first, Danny didn't like that, and then he just got used to it. And then he hated the new version. Hated Steve driving his car because Steve wanted to drive. So, and have you ever seen the Bill and Ted's Adventure movies? The guy who played Steve's dad in the new version was actually deaf in the second Bill and Ted movie. They actually mentioned the Bookham Dano line in that movie.
Oh, really?
Where have I? And when I saw the show, I was like, where have I heard that? Yep. Well, the dad of Steve McGarrett, the new one, he didn't. He in the last line, he was killed off in the pilot. So yeah, those movies are pretty funny. So he built 2 of those. Built that. Need that. Yeah. I've never seen my advice, but I've heard about it. Rockford Files.
That was a good one. Love the Rockford Files. What was the name of the cockatiel, Joe?
I know Miami Vice has what's his name? He's in Blue Bloods. He's the commissioner. The dad. He's the dad. I can't remember his actor name. Oh, probably so, but I don't think my dad watched those shows that much. He might have, but I don't know. No, I do not glue my Caroline. I do not glue my Legos. I do not glue my Legos. I will not want to do that. So I've never known someone glue their Legos. So alright. See whatever.
I wonder if people do that, or many people do that.
Yeah, I wonder if it's of the Lego YouTubers I watch, they don't do that. They just display them.
That's because they're YouTubers and they really got it together.
Yeah,
Sounds like Joe and Cindy both know what they're doing with Legos too. Probably a lot of people do.
I never even thought of doing that, Joe. That's an interesting one. I'd be afraid the glue would just drip everywhere, and that'd just be a total mess to clean up. So, just either just build it and display it. So,
Have you ever had any fall apart though when you've moved them?
yeah, that's what happened to the original Disney castle. I moved it and it was loose on one side and it fell and broke apart.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was like, oh crap, and I didn't have the time to try to see what piece where, so I was bummed.
Most definitely, Joe. Most definitely.
Who's Don Johnson? You have to tell me who Don Johnson is. 'Cause I have not.
Original Miami Vice.
Oh, I know. They actually rebooted it, and I think it just recently ended. They actually had a couple of the characters in the new version be on the new version of Hawaii Five O. They did like a crossover. Is Don Johnson the main dude? Because the guy, there's someone in Blue Bloods. He was also in Friends. I think he was in Miami Vice. I think he's John Johnson. I believe he got must. I think it's Tom Selleck. That's who it is. Tom Selleck. That's who it is. Tom Selleck. This took me a second. He was in Friends. He actually dated Courtney Cox's character, and she kept it a secret for a long time. So,
What's your favorite sitcom?
it would have to be Home Improvement. Oh, it would make me laugh.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
And what really got me to like is Wilson. You didn't see his face until
Last episode.
the very last episode. That's what made it funny because he just come up the fence and you just hear the audience laughing because they wouldn't show his face.
Yeah, all you could see was his eyeballs and his hat.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
And
do you
funny,
want?
anytime he gave Tim Allen advice, he'd go up to Joe and say he would totally butcher it. That's what made it funny.
Do you watch any current sitcoms or just rerun ones?
There's a few current ones I watch. Not right now.
You probably don't have much time, do you?
No, I work 40 hours a week, and then usually my mom wants to watch YouTube, so it's okay. I like watching old sitcoms. That way I don't have to worry. It's like, oh, when's the new episode coming out? So. I also like Full House. I was really sad when Bob Saget killed himself. That was heartbreaking.
Agreed.
And the funny thing, he was the voice of the old Ted Mosby in How I Met Your Mother.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Another funny one was Everybody Loves Raymond. That was a good one too.
Oh, I love that. Love that.
My favorite episode is the Angry Family episode. If you've seen the whole series, that was a classic. Especially when Deborah would snap at the teacher. Anytime I get home and I'm tired and full, I just pull Frank, unzip my pants.
TMI, Kevin, TMI.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, that's a funny one. There's also Full House and Fuller House. That was a good one. I think that was the last current sitcom I watched, Fuller House. Yeah, I've seen that one. That's a good one, especially when what's his French Stewart would say, a message from a giant big head. That was funny too. So also what is that 70s show? That's a good one. That was funny. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, all those characters, and they actually did a continuation on Netflix, but it just got canceled. So it was called That 90s Show. So it was like take place 20 years after the original. What other sitcoms are out there? I'm trying to
Ah,
think.
Sandy said Third Rock from the Sun. That was a good.
I was just talking about French Stewart. So, and Wayne Knight, Wayne, the big fat. What's this guy? He's in Seinfeld and Jurassic Park. Wayne something. He dated the. I don't organize my pieces. I just open the bag and just start looking for the piece that I need. So,
How do you organize yours, Joe?
yeah. How do you organize your pieces? Yeah. She does what I do. Yes. For what? I'm good, thank you. Okay. Well, my mom was telling me, she's using my. She said, just use the trinket trays to put your egg pits. Like, no, I'm good.
That's actually a great idea, Rebecca crafting and
Yeah,
crying.
that's what she said, Rebecca.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So, yeah. That would just. It would take me longer if I organized my pieces. It would take me longer to build the set if I organized my pieces. It's like, where's that piece? I'd just be going crazy.
Have you ever, like right now with the spread you have you ever lost a piece that you couldn't find and then put something?
Yeah, I had to compromise, like use a piece, the extra piece that wouldn't go with, but it still worked. That's sometimes I've compromised.
Do you save all of your extra pieces?
Yeah, I did at one point. I had like a bowl full of Lego pieces that were extra pieces, and that's where I'd put these Lego. These are called Lego stoppers, I believe. So that's what I had, like probably 5 or 6 of these in a bowl, and then like I don't need these extra pieces, so I just dumped them.
I wonder if
But
your dad
I would
like
collect.
little Legos in it.
Yep. Yep. So we got two. So yeah. So actually, one of my favorite Netflix show, Cobra Kai Part Two, is coming out Friday. So probably Friday, me and Mom are gonna rewatch the first 5 episodes of season 6 and then watch the next 5. So
Did you ever watch Game of Thrones?
what?
Did you ever watch Game of Thrones?
Nah, too much nudity for me.
Uh,
Yeah,
very true. Very true.
I'll probably read the books because I can't really see the nudity in that. So I'll probably read the book. That's on my list.
What about Downton Abbey?
I might watch that because one of my favorite characters in Harry Potter, she's in it. Maggie
Yeah,
Smith. May she rest in peace.
yes, definitely.
Oh yeah.
She was my favorite character in that series. Actually, loved her.
Yeah, I heard she was pretty good in that.
Oh, absolutely. You'd like it.
Yeah.
She had so much. She had so much personality in that show.
Yeah. She had that kind of personality on Harry Potter. Especially when Harry, Ron, and Hermione will always get in trouble. Yeah, I was, I was pretty sad. I was at work when I found out that, yeah, that blood and guts and eyeballs wouldn't bother me that much. But if there wasn't nudity, I'd probably watch the show, Game of Thrones. Yes, if I can watch true crime shows like Evil Lives Here and all that, I see a lot of blood in that. I could probably watch Game of Thrones if there wasn't nudity.
Right, right. There's a lot of it. You're right. But I think you would like Downton Abbey.
Oh yeah, I might. That might be a show I might start watching in between building Legos and reading books. Because I got a few people at work that watch it. Tell me, you gotta watch this. Like, I'll watch it. Yeah. I was at work when I found out Maggie Smith died. I was like, oh dang. And she was one of my favorite characters in Harry Potter besides Harry. Because this is like in the last 2 years, three big time professors from Harry Potter have passed away. Hagrid, Robbie Coltrane, and then the guy who played Dumbledore after Richard Harris, and then Maggie Smith. So some big names in the Harry Potter series have passed away in the last couple of years. So I also like Professor Snape. I was pretty sad when I found that he passed away. I need. So I think we were talking about Downton Abbey, Joe.
Yes, Downton Abbey.
Have you seen that show, Joe? I know they actually made a movie of Downton Abbey. I think they made two movies, I believe, and then they made one. I don't know if there was a second one. And people that were here last week, I also like to watch reality competition shows, mostly Survivor. I watch Big Brother, and it's actually a show on Peacock. If you guys have Peacock, it's called The Traitors. It's kind of like a murder mystery kind of show, reality competition show. They get these reality competition people like from Bachelor and Bachelorette and Survivor, Big Brother. So it's like three people are like they get three people who become traitors, try to win all the money, and then they get these other people who are good people who are not traitors. And the first season, the traitors actually won. It was the winner was actually from Survivor one, my favorite show. So, in the second one, the traitors didn't win. They took out all the traitors, and the good guys won the money. They split the money. How many winners there are? They split the money. So, and during the series, they do these challenges to build up the prize money. So, whatever the prize money is at the end, the winner will get that much money. So, it's a pretty cool show. Actually, season 3 is about to start here in a couple months. There's a few players that I've watched on Survivor that are going to be on there. So, that's going to be fun to see, because one of the players that's going to be on that show he's called Boston Rob because he's from Boston, Massachusetts. He's actually played Survivor 5 times and he's won once. He actually met his wife on Survivor, so he let her win when they met, and then he went the 4th time and came back and won. most likely he'll probably be assumed a traitor because everybody knows if you've seen Survivor, he's a bad. He plays like a villain, so that's gonna be interesting. That's a show me and my mom watched together. So Traitors. So it's a good show. So,
I have not seen that show.
it's on Peacock. It's 2 seasons of it, so if you have Peacock, it's a pretty good show.
I don't even know if I have Peacock. I have so many of this and so many of that, and not that.
It's free, but some shows are only on the premium plan, so you gotta pay to get those the shows that are on the premium plan.
Right.
So I have Peacock, I have Max, I have. That's how I watch the Evil Lives Here and American Monster on Max because Max combined with WB and Investigation Discovery.
Can you go over a little bit?
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I need to hop off of here now.
All right.
I am leaving you in very capable hands of your mom and our new mod, Joe. She is going to take very good care of you.
Oh, I
I'm
know.
making sure the Discord is on here.
Yeah, I think I can hear. I hear Joe
You hear Joe?
on here. On my
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay,
All right.
good.
You guys have
Okay.
fun.
He can hear you on his headset, so I want to be sure he
phone. I'm
can
not
hear
on
you.
that headset.
Oh, you can hear there. Kevin can hear you. I
It
just
was wonderful watching you again, and I will watch the rest on the replay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Have a good night, Tracy.
You too. Bye, everybody.
All right. Hmm. So, anyone that's just joined, we're building Wednesday in Enid's dorm room. So I'm just building the base right now. So which is right there. That's on the camera. I decided to put it right in front so everybody can see it. so, so let's see if I can turn this. There we go. Let's see. And this set will have a lot of dark and gloomy pieces because Wednesday is dark and gloomy. And this set is based off the Netflix TV series called Wednesday. So, which they just finished filming season 2. They just haven't announced a release date for season 2. My mom has watched it, but I haven't watched it yet. You just have to ask my mom if it's good. So I wouldn't know. No. Oh yeah, I like true crime. Like I said earlier, American Monster and Evil Lives Here. That's some of the stuff me and my mom like to do when we're not watching diamond painting videos. And another YouTuber me and my mom watch, he's called the Potter Collector. He's got over 1,700 Harry Potter books, translations. Yeah, they're all in different countries, and some of the countries used the U.S. covers. That if you've seen the U.S. covers, some countries use those covers for their translations. Yeah, I have U.S. and U.K. version. So, you know. Oh, they're on Amazon. You can get them on Amazon, but it's pretty pricey. The UK version on Amazon. The words and the narrator. They have another UK narrator. So I like the some of the audio I like when Ron got the howler. So when you read the UK version, the audiobook, it sounds like when you move into a new house, very echoey, which is pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. Probably the saddest part I've ever read to Harry Potter is when Dubby died. Yep. Oh, so UK version on Amazon they're only $54 for the paperback, but the hard hardback's 130. Yeah. And the funny thing, they came out in the UK. They came out with adult editions because you wouldn't expect adult to read a kid series like Harry Potter, so they made adult covers. Well, that's why they made these adult covers. They didn't expect adults to read these books because they're like, I know, I read every one. My mom's stitching friend, her daughter read book 5 in 6 hours. So I like Harry Potter, but I can't read that fast because like my mom says, I like to listen to the audiobook and follow along because I like how the narrator Jim Dale does all these voices. He actually won Emmy award for having done like I can't remember which book he did like 142 characters. I think it was one of the last few books. So, yeah. Yeah. I like how Jim Dale does Dubby. That's what got me connected with Dubby, the voice. So yeah, What was that again? I was kind of disappointed in the fifth movie because they cut out a lot of stuff. Because how big that book was. Yeah, they should have made that into two parts, like how they did the last book. That's the only reason they did it because they got bashed for movie five. I saw a movie. I was living in Utah in the summer when the movie fifth movie came out, so I went to see it every weekend in the summer. So I could pretty much quote that whole movie pretty much. So, yeah, I'm with you there. I like the books more because, well, actually, I don't know if you know, they're actually going to make it into a TV series. Yeah, they're gonna. Every season is gonna be all the books. So season one will be book one, and so on and so forth. Kind of like the Percy Jackson series that's on Disney Plus. Oh yeah, that first season was pretty good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The guy when they did the movies, the author wasn't involved. That's why they tried to put like three books into the second movie, and that's why it butchered. Yeah, so that's why they only did two movies of Percy Jackson because they butchered the second movie. Oh, me too. That's how I read the books. Oh yeah. What was that? Oh yeah, that's how I do it. When I first before when I put the Disney Castle before I dropped and fell into pieces, I I didn't follow the directions on one step, and then I was like, why is this all lopsided? And then I realized, oh, hey, Cat, welcome, Cat. Looks like Cat has found time to join us. So yeah, now on I make sure I follow. I look at the picture of the kit, the set as far, and then I say, all right, where's it go? It goes right here. And sometimes make sure I have the right piece. I count the dots, make sure it aligns with that piece. That's why it takes me longer sometimes because I want to make sure I have the right piece. Yeah. Cat says hi, Jojo. And Kat, we are building Wednesday and it needs dorm room from Wednesday. And if you go at the beginning of the live, you'll see I gave a sneak peek of some sets I'm going to build for there, based off the Wicked movie that's coming out here in a week and a half. And it's just me and my mom for the next few days because my dad's in New Jersey for his other job. So Kat has joined us, Mom.
Oh, hi, Kat.
My mom says hi, Kat.
Tell her about the Discord.
Oh, the Discord, to join in the Discord it's under Lego Leopard for all the voice channels. It's the very last channel on the Discord because my dad just created this morning. I woke up. Yep, got two more sets. So I'll probably build get as far as on this set and then finish the set next week, and then the following week I'll start building the Wicked sets. So and all the December lives will be all Christmas theme sets because there's a few Christmas theme sets I want to get, like Santa's post office. There's a Christmas tree that my mom got last couple weeks ago. That it's a Christmas tree. You can build it small or big. I'm gonna build the big, and then there's a Santa's sleigh. It comes with reindeer and it's a sleigh, and there's actually a nutcracker kind of brickhead kind of thing, and there's Lego Christmas ornaments. So there's a lot of Christmas sets that are out there I want to build for the month of December. And there's a lot of sets they've announced for January that one of the Lego YouTubers I watched that come out because they do a big launch in January, so they do a big launch. So and probably next week we'll get the Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban brickheads. Comes with Sirius, Harry, Hermione, Dementor, and Harry's Patronus. Hey, Mom.
What?
Can't go on Discord. Hubby is snoring.
What?
Her husband's snoring.
Oh.
My mom knows the feeling. Yeah, they're very cool.
Her husband needs a CPAP.
Oh, Kat, you should get your husband a CPAP machine. My dad has a CPAP machine, and my mom has a CPAP machine. He's snoring very loudly.
Who?
Her husband.
Oh.
And probably once I get my health insurance, I'll probably get a CPAP machine because I've been told I snore. So I need to get one myself once I get my health benefits at work, which will be at the beginning of the year. Oh yeah, if he's snoring very loudly, he probably need to go to the doctor and get one. Because sometimes my dad would take a nap on the couch and he would just snore so loudly. I say, Dad, go to bed. So, yeah, because it is not cheap to get a CPAP machine. I would get one now, but I don't have benefits yet because Usually I have to wait a year to get benefits at my grocery store, which is a local grocery store called Homeland. I have been at that job exactly a year and 2 days. My 1 year mark was Sunday on one of the busiest days of the month that we get when people get their food stamps and they think, oh, I got to use my food stamps now. Let's go shopping. So this past Sunday was a crazy, crazy Sunday because we were short 2 people. So we had probably like maybe three cashiers. So yeah, so yep, yep. At the beginning of the year, my benefits will most likely start because I signed up when open enrollment was, which is usually in October. So once I get benefits, I'll go to the dentist, get my teeth fixed, and get a CPAP machine, so all that stuff. That way, because when we were on the cruise, one night I was sleeping right next to my mom, and she heard me snoring. She's like, "All right, you got to sleep on the other side of the bed." So I just moved up on the other side of my bed. So I was like, "Oh, I better get health benefits at work." So when I found out open enrollment went up, I went, "Oh, I got to get benefits." So and if you saw, my mom found a good dentist, and this guy has got some Lego sets. If you watch the beginning of Live, my mom showed some of the sets. Like there's that Titanic and the Millennium Falcon and the question block from Super Mario, and so and there's actually a few Disney sets that they had the Lego store that I really want. So like Simba, that's the like a little. I'll look it up and show you because it's pretty cool. There's actually 2 versions of Simba. There's a 6 years old and up kind of Simba, and there's a one for 18 plus. So there's 2 Simbas. And my niece, who I'm about to go see here in February, I asked her dad's like, what kind of theme does she like? He said Star Wars, so I'm gonna go find a Star Wars set. So there's So right now there's this thing called Lego Insiders. If you buy a set, you get a certain amount of points, and you can redeem those points for a discount. Like if you have 10,000 points, you save, you get $100 discount. So it depends how many points you got. That's how much of a discount you'll get. So this is what the Simba of the 18 years plus set looks like, that's what he looks like. So a lot of yellow, gold, yellow, and some pink, and so it's got a little tail there, a little bushy Lego piece. Looks like one of those brown bushes that you see in sets. So that's his tail. So that's pretty cool looking. That's on my list to build. They actually have a tuxedo cat that looks like this set, so it's pretty cool. So, so let's see. So if you want your kids or grandkids or something to start, you would probably want to start at the 4 years old plus sets, like Duplo and all that stuff. So that's how my niece got into Lego. She started on those age range sets. So let's see. Oh, yeah, put that piece there. Yeah. Yeah, that Simba one is cool again. There's actually another Disney set. It's the Snow White's cottage. It's a lot of yellow because of the straw roof in the movie, and it's got the 7 dwarves, Snow White, and Prince Charming, and I think the witch when she's a peddler. I think it's a minifig, and that's it. I don't. Oh yeah, that's on my list. I might build that on a live if you guys want to see that. So. Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite movies. They're actually doing a live action of Snow White. That actually comes out 3 days after my birthday, and my birthday's March 22nd. So yeah, there's my birthday movie. Usually, if I really want to see a movie, I'll see it on my birthday, or sometimes I'll just wait until it comes out digitally. But if I really, really want to see it, I'll see it in the theaters. Yeah. Let's grab a red piece here. Oh yeah. Oh, there's actually a Lion King kind of prequel movie coming out next month. It's called Mufasa the Lion King. It's a so he was actually Scar and Mufasa are brothers, adopted brothers. So the story is being told by Rafiki to Simba and Nala's daughter, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, December 20th. So right before Christmas. So that'd probably be a great Christmas movie. Take the family. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I saw the trailer. It's pretty impressive. It was kind of weird seeing Scar like a good guy. Something happens in the movie that turns him bad. Probably him and Mufasa, how he gets scarred. Probably him and fight. Probably. And that's I'll definitely see that movie in the theaters because I like Lincoln. I actually saw Lion King in New York, so that was pretty cool. I was 5 years old. Yeah, I was five. My oldest brother was 10. My second oldest was 8. So we went with my mom's mom, my nana. Because we were living in Connecticut at the time, so we went to see Lion King at Radio City Music Hall. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, that's probably. Are you talking about the Snow White Cottage, Denise, or the Lion King movie that's coming out? I found a Christmas movie, Mom. The new Lion King movie. Yeah, it comes out December 20th. It's a prequel to Lion King, Mom. It's how Mufasa and Scar became who they are. Scar and Mufasa are adopted brothers. Yeah. So you actually meet Mufasa's biological parents, but they must die in the movie if he gets adopted. Yep. No, I don't do that. If you don't want spoilers, I will not spoil the movie. Because some people will do that. I hate when people do that. It's like, really? Come on. Especially like when I'm watching Survivor, someone tells me, "Oh, this person was violent." I was like, "I haven't seen it, dude." Oh, when my brother's married to his first wife, he kind of ticked me off one day, so I just spoiled the episode for her, and she got all bent out of shape. Like it's just a show. Because I wasn't watching Big Brother at the time, and she got all Twitter paid about it. Yeah, I understand, but yeah, yep, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That live action Lion King movie was pretty good. Oh yeah, that movie theaters are pretty loud. I understand that. Yeah, I thought that was cool that for the live action Lion King that came out in 2019, they got James Earl Jones to play Mufasa again. Yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah, he plays Mufasa in the live action, not the movie that's coming out, but the one that came out in 2019. Yeah, unfortunately, they're gonna have to get someone else if they do Mufasa again. Oh yeah. Oh, we got 8 more minutes because my mom thinks 2 hours is enough. So I was like, okay, I'll just I'll probably move this because tomorrow's Wild Wednesday, so I'll just move it on the dining room table. And then next week I'll just probably probably build as much as I can next week, and then stop to build the wicket sets the following week. Cause yeah, me too. But I want people to Hakuna Matata. Yes, Hakuna Matata. You forgot the H, cat. the only only Lion King movie of all the Lion King movies I didn't like very much was Lion King 1.5, which was it was like how Timon and Pumbaa met and all that. It was okay. It wasn't as good as. Oh, I bet the grandkids loved it. Me, not so much. Okay. Yeah. What'd you say? No, I'll just keep building on the live, even if it takes me a few weeks. That way, everybody can see it being built. So, oh, I have more self control now. I'm older, so when I was younger, I wanted to. When I'd stop, is like I'd sit in my bed for 10 minutes and then get back to building it. But now I have more self control. So, yeah, my mom, she starts on a day paint kit for a little bit, and then she works on another one, then does it again, and just so forth and so forth. Sometimes, oh, so your burn doodle just sits in front of the TV, Denise? Burn doodle. What's that one? Wait. Actually, Denise, if you're still watching, I'm going to show you a picture of my friend who is a brother. He's got a big dog. He's actually got a golden doodle on with this big dog. Let me see here. Where's the picture? Oh, here we go. That's what the black dog is, the big dog, and the golden doodle is their new dog, which I'm going to see here in a few months. The big dog would jump on my shoulders like every time he get a chance, and I was like, "Whoa!" So he's pretty big. This dog is 120 pounds. So so, and that's their new dog they just got, which yeah, he's 105 pounds, the big dog. So he's pretty big. He goes to PetSmart to get his dog food. He doesn't like the Walmart's dog food, so he goes to PetSmart and their dog store. That's where he gets his dog food for his dog. He's pretty big. And he loves playing outside, so I'm actually going to meet the Golden Doodle for the first time here in February when I go to Boise. It's probably going to be pretty cold. It's probably going to be in the 30s when I go to Idaho. So I go every February. Whenever the Super Bowl is, I go like 3 or 4 days before because I only get to see them once a year. So I have a niece who she is 13. She just turned 13 in August. I told my friends like she's 13 already. My gosh, crazy. And she's a big Swiftie, Taylor Swift fan. She's big Swiftie fan. They went to London for a family vacation and they went to go see Taylor Swift, and she got so excited when she got to see Taylor Swift live. And the funny thing, she has a Travis Kelsey jersey, as you know, there. they're dating. So my mom's got a sweater. It says "Go Taylor's boyfriend," and it's in Kansas City Chiefs colors. So just loves it. She's a big. So she got on my friend's phone and say, "Hey, Uncle Kevin, you coming in Kansas City Chiefs jersey?" I was like, "If they're in the Super Bowl, I will." Because usually I'll wear two jerseys. I'll wear one the NFC team for the first half, and then the second half I'll wear the AFC team. So yeah. Oh crap! Hold on, I'll have to. Let me see if I can text them. Okay. Now, I just texted him. I'm gonna see. He's some kind of duel. I can't remember what he is. Oh, he's a something mountain dog. I can't remember what kind of. He's some kind of mountain dog. Yeah. Most likely, the Kansas City Chiefs will be in the Super Bowl. So, and then I have a. Oh, is Dexter your dog, Miss Denise? Yeah, Bernie's mountain dog. That's what it is. It is. It was big when I last saw it back in February, and it's apparently now bigger. So it's probably gonna jump on my. It's probably gonna jump on my shoulders when it sees me when I come in the house. Because one year, I think it was last year or the year before, I told my friend, "Tell the kids I can't come. Tell them I can't get off work because it's Super Bowl Sunday weekend." And he told like, "Oh, Uncle Kevin can't come," and they're like, "Oh, that's a bummer." So we went to this burger joint, which is based in Idaho. So, and we went there. I had to we had to tell my friend's wife to make sure don't go by the window of the restaurant. So they went the other way around, and they had a shocked look on their faces, like, "How far you working, Uncle Kevin?" I was like, "Nope, surprise." So, and funny thing, my niece is almost as tall as my friend's wife, and she's only 13. She's she's pretty tall now. I got I got three nieces and two nephews. Yeah, so nephew, yeah, yeah. I got my oldest 13, like I said. And get this, my nephew Paxton, he was actually born on Super Bowl Sunday night. So I didn't have a party that year. I think that was let's see, he's a year and a half. I think he's born in 2013, I believe. Yeah, 2013. That's 11 years ago. Super Bowl 58. Yeah, he was born in Super Bowl 47. So born in Super Bowl 7. And every time I do a speech, like open remarks, tell him what my year's been like. So I always I always give my nephew a hard time that we didn't have a party one year. No, we didn't have a party. She went into labor the night before. So we didn't have a party that year. So it was pretty, yeah. So we always give him a hard. Me, my friend John, and his wife Christy, we always give him a hard time that he was born on Super Bowl Sunday. Always give him a hard time. I like him. He likes to play Switch. He always asks my friends like, "Can Uncle Ken bring his Nintendo Switch?" And my second nephew, he's a big Nintendo Switch player. So sometimes they like to hover over my shoulder. I was like, guys, step back, step back. I need to play. I can't have you guys hovering over me. So here we go. Yes, yeah, but yeah, he's Bernese Mountain Dog. That my nephew, my dog nephew, my fur nephew. So, let's see. I'm about to find out how old is the Bernese Mountain Dog. So he's 2 years old and he's 105 pounds. And yeah, so let's see. And their golden doodle is 8 months old. The golden doodle. Yep. Yeah. Sometimes my nephews and my nieces like to take my friend's phone to try to fool me, think I'm talking to their dad, but I'm actually talking to them. I still love them. So, well, for my Super Bowl party, the first probably good 6 7 years, I wore a Jason Wynn Dallas Cowboys jersey because I went to the Dallas Cowboys stadium before it opened, and my dad got me a Cowboys jersey, and I won Jason Wynn because he was the star player of the team. So that after 6 7 years, that faded. So right now I have a Patrick Mahomes jersey, a Joe Burrow of the Bengals. I got a Detroit Lions jersey. I got a Chargers jersey, and what else? I think I can't remember. I have a lot. I have like 8 jerseys, and they're pretty expensive, so I stopped collecting them. So I just right now I'm wearing a Raiders shirt that's on this sports shop site I go to. It's called 47 Brand, and this shirt is $35, and it is worth the $35. So my plan is to have every team. So, and my favorite team is the New England Patriots, way before Tom Brady. So a lot of people think I'm a Patriot fan because of Tom Brady. I was a fan way before he came around. So, all right, here we go, guys. And then we're gonna build the side of this. So I wanted to get this standing up so you guys can see what I'm building here. Yeah, so all I know is being difficult on me. Just don't want this to fall. Huh. Interesting. They probably weren't Chiefs fans. Let's try this again. Okay, here we go. Stand you up. I'll just hold it. Yeah. Oh. Come on. We'll just do it like this. You can just see here, because interesting. I bet you their houses are like over 5 million, probably $5 million, probably. Probably has a house in Texas too. Patrick Mahomes. And I actually watched the podcast Travis Kelsey does with his brother Jason. It's called New Heights. They're actually from Ohio, New Heights, Ohio. So I like listening to that. Interesting. Wonder. Oh, so the golden doodle is actually a girl. The Bernese Mountain Dog, his name is Ace, and our golden doodle is named Roxy. How cute. Can't wait to meet Roxy. I actually had a golden doodle when we lived in Yukon, which was a nice little dog. Oh, he's there. Oh. Yeah, they're cute names. Ace is the one that jumps on me all the time. Yeah, he actually, my friend, he's a he's a CEO of a dog like pet business. I can't remember what it's called. Hold on. Let me go to my LinkedIn.
Are you still on?
Yes. Let's see here. Just telling about John's dogs, Ace and Rocky. They have a golden doodle.
Who has a golden doodle?
John, and
I know, but who are you talking to?
John.
Oh.
Telling them.
Oh, okay. You can. Let me know what you need to do after. I'll show you how to do that.
So yeah. Well, that's what I was looking up. Gotta sign in here. Cause so yeah. It's for let me just text my friend, he'll tell me what. So yeah. Oh wait, small piece. I always do that. I always assume it's gonna be all big pieces on the side here. We got. Now we're gonna flip over. And let's see here. We go small piece.
Kevin, ask if Cindy is on.
No, she's gone. She left. Most likely. That's fine. We got plenty of people. We still got people watching. Oh, I appreciate it, Denise. It does. It's coming nicely. Here it is so far. There's that. Look at that. Amazing. Look at all these dark and gloomy colors. A lot of gray, a lot of kind of gloomy blue. Gloomy blue, I could say. Oh, my friend actually works for a company called Pet IQ. He's the executive vice president. So does sales and marketing, and he actually worked for another company called Good to Go stores, like convenience stores and all that stuff. He was the president. He bought the company, and then Pet IQ got tried to promote him, so he went to Pet IQ now. And every now and then he'll bring his Bernese Mountain Dog to work. He'll bring his dog to work. He probably brings his other dog too. So, we're at the end here. Show it one more time. Here's the bottom. This is the bottom. And here's the dark and gloomy colors. That's them. Yeah, there we go. Here's the bottom. Here's dark and gloomy colors. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. So, okay, look, we have extra pieces as usual. So that is it for tonight. So we did one bag. I know we could have got a little farther, but we want to talk with you guys. So that's where we are so far. We'll get as far as we can next week, and then the following week we'll start building those wicked sets. Oh, thank you, Sherry.
Thanks, Sherry. Thanks, everybody, for coming and hanging out with us. And we will see you all hopefully tomorrow for Wild Wednesday with me. So 6 o'clock Central tomorrow. You'll hit go exit live in live. It will just play.
Oh, yeah. All right, you guys have a good night. You will see me next Tuesday to continue building this set. And
same bad time, same bad channel.
Yeah, same channel, same, probably in this same area, the Wild Wednesday room, because that way you can see me build the set more. It's kind of hard to do on the dining room too. So you guys have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow, maybe on Wild Wednesday.